Hello and welcome back to my channel Learn with Nikhil. So here we have taken another sum on sectional orthographic projection. So this is the question given. We have to draw the front view, sectional left hand side view and the top view. So first we'll calculate the total width and height required to draw this figure. So the total width in the front view will be 74 plus radius of the curves, that will be 10 plus 10. So total will be 94, and the total height required to draw the figure will be 10 plus 30 plus 10 plus 30 plus radius of the outer circle, that will be 20. So the total height will be 100 millimeters, and the total width in the side view is 48 plus 10, that is 58 millimeters. So now as we know the three dimensions, we can draw the axis accordingly. So we can leave the space properly to draw the front view, top view and the side view. So first we'll draw the xy, x dash y dash axis, and 5 millimeter apart we'll draw the baselines where we'll draw our views. Now to begin with the front view, this side will be the front view. So the total width in the front view as we calculated, that is 94 millimeters. So I marked a point 94 millimeters. Then I'll mark the center point of 94, that is 47. Through the center point I'll draw the center axis line, circle center axis line, that is big gap, small line, gap, big line. I'll draw the line through here also. This is the end. Now from the center I'll mark this 56, that is 28 millimeters on both the sides. Through these points also I'll draw the lines, projecting it downwards towards the top view. Now from here 10 millimeters above I'll mark the point. Now this will be the center line for the circles and for the curve. So drawing the center axis line. Now the intersection from here, the radius will be 10 millimeters. I'll draw the curve as the radius of the curve given is 10. From both the ends I'll draw the curve. Now from here 10 millimeter above already there is a point. From that 30 millimeter above there will be the other center point. From there 10 millimeter above, that will be the end point of the curve, and from that 10 millimeter above, that will be the center point of the bigger circle. Now through these points also I'll draw the parallel lines, projecting it towards the side view also, as later on we'll require to draw the side view. Now from here the total width is 74. So from the center 37 millimeters on both the sides I'll mark the points. Now through these points I'll draw the line below. So this intersection will be the center point to draw the curve. So from here the radius will be 10 millimeters. Draw the curve. From here also 10 millimeters, draw the curve. Now you have to join these curves as given in the question. You have to join as a tangent to these curves. So align your scale and draw the dark lines like the tangent to these curves. Now afterwards you have to draw these 4 circles. The diameter given is 10. So radius will be 5 millimeter. Draw it on all these 4 sides. Now after drawing this, I'll join this line dark. You have to draw the normal front view. You have to draw the sectional left hand side view. I'll just extend these lines. Now from the center, there is a slant line, there is a curved line of thickness 10 millimeters. So from the center 5 on both the sides. Now we'll first draw this circle. This circle is of diameter 40, so radius 20. I have drawn the circle. This is the outer circle I have drawn of radius 20. In the question it is given the inner circle of diameter 40, and this circle, the inner circle, this is of diameter 25, so radius 12.5. I have drawn the circle. So in the question, smaller circle diameter is 25. Now this extension, I'll extend this slant line, this curved line. So in the side view, as you can see the curved line, from the front view it looks straight, so I've drawn it. I'll extend from this line also downwards. Now till where we have to extend it downward, that will get when we draw the side view. Right now I've extended this line to this line. Later on when I draw the side view, I'll show you how it extends. Now with this, we are almost done with the front view. Now moving towards the side view, we'll take all the projections from the front view towards the side view. Now to start with the side view, we have to draw the sectional left hand side view. First, I'll draw this line dark. After the section, as you can see in the front view it is given, the section is from AA line. Now this distance is 10 mm. I have marked the point. Through that point, I'll draw this dotted line, because after the section part from the AA, this line will be hidden. This is the behind line. The forward part is already cut off, so that will be dotted. Now from here the distance given is 48 mm. So I marked a point 48 mm. Through that point also I'll draw the perpendicular line. This is the end of the side view. Now from here the distance given is 10 mm. So I'll draw this dark line. This distance is 10. From here above we are extending till here. Then from here the distance is 30 mm. This is 30 mm. Now this extends downward till here. This is the height of the circle. Now this inner circle will be visible after the sectioned part, as it is cut from the center. So I have drawn this line dark. In the question it is dotted. Now this curved part we have to draw. This curved part will also be hidden. First I'll mark the center point here. The width is 30, so center will be 15 mm. From that point the thickness of the curved line is 8. So from the center 4 mm on both the sides, and drawing this dotted line. So this curved part is the behind part. The front part is cut off after the section. So this is the dotted line. In the question it is dark. Now you have to draw this curve. The curve radius given is 5 mm. So I'll extend this line downward. On the compass I'll take a distance of 5 mm. First we will locate the center point through which we'll draw this curve. So I'll keep the pointer here, cut on both the sides here and here. Then keeping the pointer on those points, we'll find the center point. So this will be the center point, and through that center point we'll draw the curve, as the radius given is 5 mm. Now next curve, for drawing the next curve, first we'll join this line. This part will be dotted. Now we'll extend this line, this dotted line, a little bit downward. Now the radius given is 13. As you can calculate, this distance is automatically 13 because the width is 8 and the radius of the smaller curve is 5. So 8 plus 5 is 13. So I'm drawing this dotted. This part is hidden, or this part is the behind part. So it is hidden. The front part of the curve is cut off after the section. Now drawing dotted lines till here. Now taking this projection on the left side, now I can draw this part. This extension is till here where its projection is, and we can complete this front view which was remaining. So this part is dark and also this part is dark, and the center part there is no lines. Now remaining this part dark, this is dotted, and after the section it is dotted. Now next, this curve, the radius given is 33. So on compass I have taken a radius of 33, keeping the pointer here. We'll draw the curve, we'll draw it lightly. Now next, we have to locate again the center point. You have to draw the curve here also. So I'll select this end point for the curve. From there I'll cut an arc downward. From here also I'll cut an arc, and from the intersection I'll draw the curve. So draw it lightly as it makes a smooth curve. So it intersects here. Now you can draw it dark. You can complete the curve part. So this is how the curve is. Now this part is dotted. This circle is hidden. So drawing it dotted. After the section part, this part of the circle is totally cut off, and the backside part is remaining. So that is dotted. Circle center axis line. Now drawing the section lines at an angle of 45 degree. So this is the cut part. Just keep in mind the section lines can't cross the dark lines. It can cross the hidden lines. Now for drawing the top view, we have to draw the 45 degree angle line. Take all the projections from the side view towards the 45 degree angle line, from the front view towards downward to the top view, and from the 45 degree angle line towards the top view. Now this is the top view. First, this circle will be visible. So this circle part, I've marked this line wrongly. This will be a bit inward. I'll change it. So just wait and watch. So this circle from the top view will look like a rectangle shape as we are drawing it. Now this circle, this part is a bit in front of the circle as we can see from the side view. So this is this part. Drawing the circle center axis line. Here also, as I told, this line is dark. This is the end point of the circle. I had made it wrongly earlier. Now this circle, inner circle, will be totally hidden. So drawing it dotted. But at the end, it will be dark as this part is open. As you can see it here, the circle part is open. This part is hidden. And this part is open, so I have drawn it dark. Now next, this curve part will look like a straight line from the top view. So it starts from, it ends here, starts from here. So it starts from here and ends till here. So draw it dark. Same on this side also, start from here, end till here. Now this rectangular part will total look dark from the top view as it is totally open. So this curve part in the top view will look straight. So this is the curve part from the top view is straight. It will look like a rectangle shape. So this whole part is dark. Now these circles will be hidden. So this is the center axis line. This is the center axis line for this circle. Now this is the above circle. It will be hidden. So first I am drawing the circles which are above. This is the center axis line. This circle is hidden, so drawing it dotted. Now this remaining two circles, this will also be hidden. So we have to draw those also dotted. As you can see, just don't get confused. Many dotted lines are here. Two circles are above, two circles are below. But from the top view, they will look in the same line. Now this curved part will be a dotted line here as it is below the circle. So it is overlapping with the center line. But the other part, curve where it ends, will look dotted. So I have made this dotted. Now this curved part from the top view, it will look straight. In the front view also it is looking straight. From the top view also it will be straight. So it will start from here until here. But as this is below, from the top view this will be hidden. So drawing this part dotted. And with this we are totally done with the figure. Just marking of the dimensions. Watch till the end how I mark the dimensions. There are some tricks to mark the dimensions. You have to mark the dimensions in all the three views, but once. You have to not repeat the dimensions. You can mark it wherever possible. Thank you for watching. Do subscribe to my channel. If you have any doubts, any queries, let me know in the comment section. You can also connect with me on Instagram.